Welcome back. Now let's look at two ways that we can access and or edit objects, properties, and methods. There's two ways, as you may or may not know. The first way is using dot notation. So let's say we want to select this object and access the name property. We can do obj.name. That's the first way. Or we can do obj square brackets and then double quotation marks, because remember, keys are strings. And then we can do name, we get Philip. We can do age, we get 33. So when do you use the dot notation and when do you use the square bracket notation? 90% of the time, you are going to use dot notation because it's easier. But sometimes you will need to use the bracket notation. Let me show you. For example, on the left, what if I want to add 1 as the key, right? And its value, let's just make it spell out 1, comma here. Okay, let's go on the right. Obj. We see that it added it for us, and it even converted this type number 1 into string 1. But how can we access this? Obj.1, unexpected number. Obj.string 1, unexpected string. This is when we have to use obj at string 1, and that gives us 1. Okay. All right. Another case is, let's say we have a const sum is equal to 2 plus 3. And right here, let's spell out 5. And you want the property name to be 5, to be the value of sum. How do we do that? Well, we can do square bracket and then sum right here. What this does, what the square bracket in place of a property or key does, is that it will look for this variable, and then it will transfer the result or value into a string and make that the key name. So let's see. If we do obj, we now see that our property name is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, right? If we change this to 3 plus 3, we would actually get 6, okay? So yes, 90% of the time, just use dot notation. But sometimes, if it gets tricky, you can use the square bracket notation. Okay, let's move on.